Welcome to Area 2 that terrified me as a child. This place is probably the main offender. I mean, the Forest Temple is pretty bad, but it's bottom of the well. And there is one more place later on in the game, but I'd say it's the less severe of the three, even though it's the one that's probably trying to be the most scary. Anyway, that's a Skulltula. He's dead now. And this wall isn't real! You can just walk right through it. By the way, if you want a new type of explosive, this is the place to get it. This, like, little pile of rubble is completely explodable. And it drops bomb shoes. This is just, it's really just a bomb that runs across the walls. But it is super useful for speedrunners, and 99% of them actually come here first just so they can grab it. They clip out of bounds, and they swim to that room specifically. Now, the main reason we're here is for a specific item. There isn't actually a boss, per se. I mean, I guess there's a mini-boss, but there isn't a main boss or a heart container for Bottom of the Well. We're mainly here to get an item to make the rest of the game completable. In quotation marks, because you can get around it, but it's a little bit annoying. There's also 3 Skulltulas here, which we will be grabbing as well. By the way, is it here? I'm lost. Hold on. Let's just hug the wall. Oh wait, it's all the way down here. It's this. Okay. Here's a chest. Here's a chest with a key. That's key number 1. And, ow, do not bonk into the wall, Link. I believe there is another one around here. Yep. And we have 2, I don't, okay, I think the third one's actually locked behind some doors. Is it here? Yeah, okay, so, if you saw earlier, this place was blocked off. I believe this is a recovery heart? Or is it a key? It's a recovery heart. Oh yeah, this room up here, there's a little bit of a trick. I mean, you might call it cheating, but I really don't care. Oh, this is a Gibdo. It's pretty much just a reskinned, Redead. It's pretty much all it is. Oh my god, get off of me, please. If you notice, I'm abusing quick spins right now. Just because it really is the best ranged attack you have. Get away from me, you creep. Okay. So if you notice that those 6 coffins, and the only one that has a lit and torch is opened, that's a little hint. You need to light these to open them. One of these coffins have a key in it, and all of them, including the one that has a key in it, has keys in it. So if you are the worst at this, then you can open all 5 of these coffins and just get flooded with keys. Or you can target them, press A to roll, and spam C up. And you can see inside of them. So as we see, there's nothing there, don't open it. There's a recovery heart here, don't open it. There's nothing here, don't open it. And bingo, that's actually a key. So we open this one. No, I don't really feel bad about doing this. Because I really hate keys, so why am I supposed to feel bad for getting rid of the keys? I'm also going to switch to a Hylian Shield, even though I hate it, just because... Wait, actually, do I need to? No, these keys are dead. I'm not going to switch yet. I will switch later, though. I do hate the Hylian Shield on Child, though. It's just, it's not very stylish. I don't really want to go around looking like a turtle, if you know what I mean. Okay, so we can actually go back to the start of the dungeon now. We have all the keys, I believe. So, really, we just need to go back to the start. And down here, we have a chest. And we get a bomb refill. That's all that's down here. I'm just kidding. There's a crawl space over here, and this leads to what will be the dungeon item. I say that in quotation marks because this is what's called a mini dungeon. There's 2 more of them in the game, but this is the first one. This actually could be the second one, depending on the order you can do things, because the order of this game is actually very open, believe it or not. Welcome to the most nightmare-inducing boss. Dead Hand. Watch out for its infinite hands. Aim for its head. Who at Nintendo thought that this was a good idea? Who? So if you actually want a tip for this, when he goes underground, he won't resurface until you get grabbed again. However, if you actually jump slash into the hands, they let go of you immediately. So that's a good way to like circumvent that. Dude, the way his like jaw looks like it's broken, I hate it. Who thought it was a good idea? Oh the camera does not like that. I just don't like how he walks up to you when you're like grabbed. Oh yeah, you can hit him through the back with a stick. You can do it with anything that's the sword of the master. Anything that's the length of a master sword, you can hit him through his back with. Which isn't very many things. But it's also very precise. You have to do it at a very certain time. And this is the lens of truth. It lets you see through fake walls. So, very, very useful. But, if I'm being honest, I don't really like it. I mean, I like the idea, but I tend to just avoid using it as much as possible. I just kind of memorize where everything is. And I really just don't think that the whole hidden thing is utilized as well as it could be. Because it's used here, it's used in another dungeon, and then I think it's lightly used in a mini dungeon, and then that's as much, really. Oh, and I guess there's that one area, but that's kind of like a transitional area. I just feel like secrets could have been hidden with it, like, even if it was just for, like, story stuff, or just like little Easter eggs, but nah, they don't really do anything. Okay, so this is how it works. Look. So something I actually want to point out is those bloodstains on the ground. Just straight up, those bloodstains. E for everyone. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, this is one of the main reasons Bottom of the Well freaked me out, and the fact that it was Bottom of the Well. And when these things show up as an adult, it's one thing. But when you're a child, it is so much scarier. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. You see this blood on the ground. Again, this is an E for everyone game. When you use the lens of truth, it disappears for some reason. And I just want to call attention to that. I don't think it's just because of the hole, because like look, the blood that's nowhere near the hole still disappears. Wait. No, okay. So, I really don't know why, and there's something else that I want to point out later. Actually, I don't think there's anything good in that room. So there's actually a hole right here. If you kind of line yourself up well, you can side hop. And I believe this is the map? It is indeed the compass, not the map. I thought I was right, but turns out I don't know anything about this game. Ah, that hurts. Okay, I was scared that I was gonna fall in. If I did fall in, it wouldn't be a giant deal, because I do plan on going down there eventually anyway. I just want to go down there on my own terms, you know? Go away, Dekubaba. Yeah, go away. So this is the first Skulltula. There's two more in here. One of them's actually behind another locked door in this very location. It's just kind of like a hub to find the Skulltulas. Otherwise, this like central area isn't even that important. Because again, I just got the Lens of Truth without even visiting here, so Very important. Good job. I pressed the completely wrong button. Where's the other door? Is it over here? Yeah, it's over here. You don't really need the Lids of Truth for this room. Just hug the walls and you're gonna be okay. Could you not do that, please? This is the second Skulltula. There we go. You destroyed the gold Skulltula. Blah, 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 blah. Now, there is one more. And it's in an area where I tend to fall down a lot. And it's also the only reason I would really equip Hylian shields. Like, actually consider equipping it. Which I'm going to do right now. And it's because there are fire keys. And they will burn your shields. I mean, you can technically avoid it, but trust me, from experience, being cocky gets your deck your shield burned. I burned it like 4 times in my practice run. Not fun. I don't know if it's because I'm talking so much, but I'm having like a tickle at the back of my throat. It's like the back of my throat's itching, and that is just the worst feeling ever. But yeah, the flaming before you even come in, which just sucks. What is this? Is it even important? It's a blue rupee. Lovely. Ow. It's really easy to fall in there without the lens. That's why I always wait. Have we ran into these things? I don't think. So, this is a like, an enemy that eats shields and certain clothes. Beat it to get your gear back. Except for when you don't. What they don't tell you is that there are actually 2 types of likes in this game. There is one that will give your gear back, and there's one that just eats it forever. And it feels completely random which is which. I'm gonna be completely honest. If you do lose your shields or your tunics or whatever, you can actually buy them back from shops. Your Decker Shear is 40, Hylian Shears are 80, Goron Tunic is 200, and the other tunic of this game is also 200. But really, just don't get your stuff eaten. This is the last gold Skulltula, and I think I'm gonna fall down there on purpose now. Because there is one more thing that I want to collect, even though really we don't need it. Welcome to this little bottom area. This room is actually shaped like a hand, which you're going to see in just a moment. At least I think that it's shaped like a hand. I don't know. I'm kind of going off my memory. Is my memory wrong? It could be wrong. There's actually a little platform. Is it up there? I don't know. It's somewhere in this room. I think it's over. No, it's over there. It's a little platform, it has rupees, it's completely inconsequential, but you do get it from falling down a very certain hole at the top. I'm just pointing it out because for like 15 years I didn't know it existed, so figured I might as well point attention to it. Gee, we got the dungeon item, we got the compass, I do sure wonder what this is. It's the dungeon map, of course it is. And yes, I'm right, this is shaped like a hand, albeit a very, very deformed hand, but a hand nonetheless. So you're going to want to collect rupees to actually get out of this room, but nothing happened when we collected all the rupees. Don't worry, just start climbing the ladder, you'll be fine. I promise. Wow, that is a really deformed hand. Still, nothing happened, just keep climbing. Just keep climbing. I'm mainly showing this just how to get out of this hole because, well, I expect at least one of you to fall down here. And your last rupee's over here. And really we're done. We just gotta get back. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna play my Ocarina and I'm gonna use that song that Sheik taught us. Because our next location that we're going to go to is actually Castletown. So yeah, this is how the warp songs work. You just play it, and it's going to bring me to the Temple of Time. Very straightforward. We're actually going to go, and we're going to play some mini games, which is pretty cool. Is it daytime? I'll see once I get out there. Even if it's night, there's some stuff that I can do. Okay, yeah, it's night. So we're gonna go do the nighttime stuff first, I guess. Even though, in my notes, I have all the daytime stuff listed first, but it is what it is. The first thing we are gonna do is, we want to go get, I believe it's this dog. It's a white dog, we're gonna want to get it to follow us. Come on, make sure it's following you, because sometimes they're a little bit stupid. There you go. There you go. There you are. Now come to the back alley with it. You want to make sure that it's still following you. And come to this door. Richard! This is my little Richard. Thank you so much. Also, I'm so sorry for mispronouncing Richard. I'm so sorry. I'll give this to you as a reward. She ripped her heart out. That's just great. Anyway, yeah, that's just a quick heart piece you can do. Oh yeah, Bomb Chew Bowling. Before I go there, speaking of bomb chews, this is the bomb chew shop. You can buy bomb chews here, but it's pretty expensive. Like 100 rupees for 10 pieces. Bomb chews are pretty valuable. There's another bomb chew salesman that I don't really care about, because there are plenty of free bomb chews in this game, and they're not essential. But I might as well show them off when we come across them. Even though it's not even in my notes, and I didn't even do it in my practice run. But I just might as well. Let's go here. Instead of Bomb Chew Bowling, we'll do this first. Open the chest and surprise! If you find a key inside, you'll be able to advance. Left or right, try your luck. 10 rupees to play. Do you want to try it? Sure. Okay, so the big thing about this game is that it's a 50-50 to get to the next room. Or is it? Yeah, you could just straight up cheat with the Lens of Truth, and this is definitely what you're intended to do, because imagine actually doing this on pure luck. Except, if you're actually playing on 1.0, you can do a glitch called Ocarina items to play your bottle as an ocarina indoors, because if you notice, my ocarina is grayed out. And if you actually play Sun Song, it will reload the room, it will reload all the chests, and it will let you start the minigame again. But what it doesn't reload is that the doors stay unlocked. So you could brute force this by playing Sun Song over and over again. But I believe they have patched this in 1.2, which is the version that WeVC is running off of. This is also kind of a special area for me. A lot of Castletown at night, I spent a lot of time in, or just Castletown in general. I remember replaying all the mini games over and over again. This is just a heart piece, very nice. We take that. But I don't know, it just felt really nice to wander Castletown as a kid at night. Even though really Castletown's made out of a bunch of JPEGs, but I don't know, I was just a kid, I didn't know better. Everything about this game just really hits a nostalgic spot for me because of how many hours I put into it just doing nothing, really. Because I was too young to really know what an objective was. So I really just walked around and explored and just did whatever I could. It was like I was just living in Hyrule, which is it's pretty cool that that was a feeling. If you're running low on cash, just a little bit, you can actually come up here and there's some rupees. I'm actually surprised that I knew this as a kid because I forgot it as an adult, and it wasn't until I was watching a guy do a randomizer that I remembered that it was a thing. Huh? What? Uh-oh. A customer. Welcome to our cutting-edge amusement center, the Bomb Chew Bowling Alley. Do you want to know what you can win? Well, it's a secret. I can't tell you until you've paid to play. It's 30 rupees per game. Do you want to play? I'm just letting you know that this is one of the most annoying things to do. There are 2 prizes that you can get. Let's see if we get one of them. Nope! It's completely useless. That's just a Bomb Chew refill. I would recommend just wasting all your Bomb Chews. The reason why this is annoying is because, well, 1, it's 30 rupees to play, so it has a bit of cost associated with it. For 2, the prize that you can win is totally random. What are we gonna get this time? That's a heart piece. That's one of the 2 prizes we actually want to win. And for 3, it's actually kind of difficult to win. You're gonna want to hit the hole with your Bomb Chew. You want to get your Bomb Chew into the hole, which is easier said than done when it's on the side like this, for an example. Please hit, please hit. Okay, we're good. So far we got it perfect. We just need to get it in the middle, which is really hard because these cuckoos don't cooperate, except for when they do! Oh, this feels nice because in practice, this did not go this well. I struggled a lot and had to refill rupees a lot. Who knows? Maybe that'll happen with the second prize. What is this? A bomb refill. Yeah, we don't need this. Just waste all your bomb chews. It does really suck getting prizes that you don't want, but what really sucks is getting a prize that you do want, losing, and then not getting prizes that you want. That sucks. That is a big bomb bag. Actually, that's the bigger bomb bag, the maximum bomb upgrade of this game. And that is the second thing that we want. So hopefully I win this time, because it would be really, really unfortunate if I didn't. Please get out of the way. The thing that makes the middle ones difficult is that those cuckoos walk back and forth, and it's like entirely RNG if they like decide to mess you up or not. Get out of the way, big cuckoo! No! Oh, and also once you hit them, they freeze in place, so you're gonna have to wait. It sucks! No, no, no! Wait! No! That big one has a really big hitbox. You know what? I'm gonna stay out of the way. Stay out of the way. Stay out of the way! I'm mad. I'm mad. You know what? I'm gonna try to run it off the side. I never do this, but... Nope. I swear, these chickens hate me. Please work. Please work. No. Wait. Please. 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 Yes! Oh, this went so much better than in practice. Did I fail once? I don't think I failed once. Except for on purpose, of course. Now you can carry up to 40 bombs. We can leave now. I believe that's everything for nighttime, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's, go today. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Okay, now that it's daytime, I want to go to the slingshot gallery. And don't worry, this time I have my ESS adapter plugged in, so, it shouldn't be that difficult. So the thing about Child Slingshot Gallery is that it's the same order every single time. It will be a rupee on the right. Okay, I got it. It will be a green rupee in the middle, left and right. And then the last two will be reds from left and then reds from right. There you go. I also used to play this a ton as a kid. Probably because, I mean, this is just a game. Like, it's a game within a game. It's just kind of fun to do. Is that all we got for now? Yeah, I think we're gonna go out to Hyrule Castle. So, this skull was was here all along, but I waited to get it. Oh, and speaking of skulls, I'll get that on the way out. I forgot a skull that was actually in Castletown, but I'll get it on the way back, don't worry. We do actually want to go all the way to Hyrule Castle. And I have a very good reason, because there is another skull, and you might be wondering, why didn't I get it on my first visit? Because, well, we were right there. It should have been in front of my face. And it's because it's behind a boomerang requirement. But not only that, it's actually also behind Song of Storms. So, you're designed to come back here later in the game. I'm very high energy right now. Very hyper. Which is good and bad, because it's 9 PM and I'm worried that I'm keeping people up. But, you know, I am high off caffeine, so... Okay, so this is a grotto. It only opens up when you play Song of Storms. I believe this is the wall. Let me just get my boomerang out. Yep. So a fun fact about this grotto is that you can actually grab the token with your boomerang as you leave, and it will duplicate the token. So you can get all 100 from this token if you wish. I'm obviously not going to do that because I'm collecting all 100 legit, but it's an option. Now, I'm going to make my way back. Oh, actually, I should just get caught. I'm going to go get caught. Hi! So you may think I'm going to go back to Hyrule Castle and actually... I went Hyrule Castle. You might think that I'm going to go back to Castle Town, but not yet. We actually do have one more thing that I skipped over earlier. Something that, if it affected me, it would probably burn my shield. So, if you notice, there's actually a boulder over here. And on our first visit, we couldn't do anything because obviously we haven't even made it to Longest Cavern, but it's hiding a crawl space. And along with it, another great fairy fountain. Okay, so now we have a spell called Din's Fire. Din's Fire is pretty simple. You just make things fiery. It just creates a ring of fire around you. Okay, so this is another space that fascinated me as a kid. There's literally nothing special about this room. I just thought it was cozy. Now, I'm going to reveal a bit of trivia that I've been holding in me since the very start of the game. And that is... You remember the difference between a withered Deku Baba and a normal Deku Baba? How the withered one is supposed to be weaker because the withered one actually does have less health. Well, a strange little inconsistency is that the withered Deku Baba is immune to fire. I'm going to wait for it to become day. It is completely immune to fire. It is... immune to most things, actually. But the normal Deku Baba, which is supposed to be stronger, isn't. You can set him on fire. And I've always found that strange. I'm sure it's because they're just two different enemies, and they have different damage value tables. And they probably just didn't think about it at all. But it's strange how the weaker one is stronger against the elements. Now, I'm going to go get the third skull that I forgot. Again, we could have gotten this earlier, but I didn't because I wanted to wait until I was clearing out Castletown. It's not this, it's this one. Nice. What do we do now? What do we do now? Okay, Hyrule Fields. I'm gonna go get some skulls in Hyrule Fields. One of them is by Gerudo Valley. And the other one is by Kakariko, I believe. I'm gonna go get the Gerudo Valley one right quick. I'll see you all when I'm there. Oh, hi, Running Man. Well, we'll talk to this guy later. He's kind of important. Okay, so we're in the Gerudo portion of the map. What we are looking for is just like a little rock circle. Is it here? I believe it is. Let me just throw a bomb. Boom. It is very fortunate that we picked up Din's Fire, because I believe we need it. Wait, I actually need... I need the boomerang. Oh yeah, so you might actually wonder what hookshot does as child. The answer is nothing. Okay, no, that's not entirely true, but something's wrong with the animations or the actors or something, and when you pull hookshot as child, Link kind of does this really funny thing where he puts his arms to the side and he just starts running forward infinitely. He will never stop. You are soft locked until you restart the game, and it's kind of amusing, but it is kind of disappointing because like I feel like hookshotting around as child would be kind of cool, but honestly, it's almost amusing enough for me to not care. Now, the other Skulltula in Hyrule Field is right by Kakariko, which is across the entire map, because of course it just had to be. Do 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 do. Come on, hurry up. It's becoming night. It took me an entire day to get this. I'm gonna see if I can get into the grotto before nighttime, because I do want to actually go into Hyrule Fields. Or not Hyrule Fields. Castle Town before night. Come on. Come on. What? Is this not the... Is this not the tree? Is this wrong tree? No, get in the hole! I don't know if that counts as day. I don't know if that counts as day or not. I think the ship has sailed. I don't think it's day anymore. I'll see. I'll warp the Castle Town. See, I'm just gonna save on... I'm just gonna save on daylight by warping to the Temple of Time. So then time won't pass. So if it's still day, then it's just still gonna be day. And that is the last Skulltula of Hyrule Fields. I'm gonna go back to Temple of Time.